Okay, gentlemen, welcome back to the Rime of the Frostmaiden. Great to have you here again. Um, so, do you remember, let's have a look at the Icewind Dale map, which has momentarily disappeared from our eyes. There it is. So, you had a successful raid on the Goblin. Oops, that's not Icewind Dale. This is Icewind Dale, though. Managed to return some iron ingots from a bunch of... Oh, wait a minute. Can you guys see the map?
Not yet.
It's all black for me.
Yeah, it's all black.
I know what that is. There we go.
Yep.
Yep. So, I'm gonna reveal some of these things. So this is a new instance of the game. Oh, I'll sort that out in a second. But you're in Bryn Shander. Remember that. You headed up here to retrieve some iron ingots, came back, came to Targos, and if you remember, you came across a guy who'd lost his husband up here somewhere in Calvin's Cairn, and you made the decision to go via Termalaine before maybe heading across to Cair Connig, or maybe just directly to Calvin's Cairn. So we'll pick it up from there. But while in Termalaine, you learned that the local mine had been infested by what you heard rumours was goblins, but it turns out it might be something other than goblins. It could be, in fact, kobolds. And you just entered the mine as where we last started. Which brings us over here, right into the gem mine. Just give me 1 second, we'll get some gem mine atmosphere. Okay, so we'll start off, you guys, right in the mine itself. Now, Thoradin slash Matt might be a little bit delayed. So does someone want to play Thoradin in the meantime? Just do his
I
roll.
wouldn't mind. I don't mind.
Sure, okay. So... Sorry, who is that? Who wants to play?
Grimmick here. I don't mind
Grimmick.
playing it.
Okay, Grimmick. Okay, just have a quick test to see if you have control over Thoradin's token as well. Just move him around.
Let me just go here. Yeah, I can.
Yep. And if you hold down Shift and double click on the character as well, you should bring up his character sheet and you can make all his rolls and so on. At least until he gets there.
Perfect.
Okay, great. So, so you enter the mine. It's a bit of a descent down via stairs and stuff, but you finally come into the mine proper, and you see racks holding up picks and hammers, and now to the walls of this very small cavern, and the floor is covered with dust and cracks. And you see what your characters see.
Do we hear anything?
Make me a perception check.
Okay.
The night.
Yeah. Perception.
Just a really quick point of order. I think last week we decided that Calder was going to go ahead, and I did roll a 25 on stealth, so I should probably be up at the front, and I should probably
Be stealth. Yeah.
be pretty stealthy.
Okay, well, let's move Thoradin. I'll just move you back there. And let's just scroll back a bit. Oh, that's in the old game anyway, so I'm not going to be able to scroll back.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Calder. You see what I described? What do you want to do?
To check out the left cavern and just see if I see any traps around the entrance to the entrance there.
Okay, well, first then, make me a perception check to see if you can spot any traps. You have a look around, no traps. You suspect, obviously, the miners don't trap their own place, but maybe the kobold set up something, but you don't manage to spot anything. No traps that you can see. And if you want to invest the cavern, just head over to the cavern.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna stay within sight of everyone else because I do want access to. I do want to be able to see them still, so I'm gonna keep that there.
Okay.
So I'm probably gonna stop there and just let them know what I see. So, what do I see when I look through that cavern?
Over to the east here, the floor in the east end of this dusty cave is 5 foot higher, so there's a bit of an incline, with a rocky ridge separating the two areas. Picks and shovels line up against this ridge, and small gem deposits in the ridge of the wall of the claim gleam seductively. So right along here, you see the pickaxes and everything. This was apparently an active mining site.
I'm gonna run back and let Malik and the rest know what I see, and just tell them what I saw. I saw some gems in the wall and some pickaxes. Maybe we could have a look around in there and maybe
Yeah.
those
Did
gems out of
you
the
see
wall.
any kobold?
I didn't see anything living.
Okay. So yeah, let's go there. So can you go?
If you want to go,
I think we just need to move our
Okay.
tokens, right?
Can I grab a pickaxe and try to remove a gem?
Sure, you'll need to do it like around these sort of 3 squares here, but absolutely.
Okay. Do I need to roll something?
Yes, you do. Like much mining, it's just pretty much the luck of the draw. This is going to take you about 10-20 minutes to do this, so if you're okay with that, then just roll me a D percentage dice. Anybody who wants to mine.
Doing that, Calder's just gonna sort of be hiding between the two entrances and just keeping an eye out down each way.
Okay.
He's gonna kind of move here and move here and move here and move here,
Sure.
just keeping a close eye, trying to hide in the shadows, even though he's a little scared.
Sure. So Malik, we'll take your first roll. You dig around, you chop, you try and extract a gem. No luck, unfortunately.
My actual roll is this 64 because the other ones was the perception that I was just testing.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry, you're right. I apologize. But
Okay.
regardless,
Yeah.
a 64 also reveals nothing.
Okay. So yeah. Yeah, maybe the dwarfs have more luck than me.
You think so?
Yeah.
So feel free to roll for both Grimmick and Thoradin if you like. Grimmick?
Sorry, what am I rolling here?
A percentage dice, a D100.
Alright. That's for me, that's for Thoradin.
So unfortunately, Grimmick, no luck of the draw. I mean, mining is very much a long-term game, right? But Thoradin does have a bit more luck, and he managed to get out a little bit of a gem called Termalaine. It's only pebble size though, and it's worth about 1 gold piece.
That's not the same that we found, right? What's the name of the other one that we found?
Was it a bloodstone?
No, the other one that Calder found. It's similar. The name is kind of similar. I forgot the name. Do you remember?
Shardlin.
Oh,
Ah,
yes.
Shardalin.
Yes,
Ah,
very,
okay, Shardalin.
definitely different to Shardalin. Yep.
Okay, yeah, something like that.
This is a plain old, albeit valuable gem.
Yeah, so I say, yeah, it seems that mining will not, you only take time, and I think maybe we could explore more the cave and maybe we can find more stuff.
Okay, so while the rest of you are digging around, Calder, you're keeping an active lookout to see if you can hear or see anything. So make me a perception check. See what you can hear while everybody else is mining away in the background. You listen, but with all the thumping of axes and everything, don't hear anything, unfortunately. It's too loud with the mining.
Remind me again why we're here. I'm sure it's not a mine. Get rich.
Yeah, let's explore more and see if we'll find this damn cobalt. Then we can mine whatever
Well,
we want.
so Calder's gonna go up to Malik and he's just gonna say, I'm feeling really uneasy. Can you light up this coin for me again?
Okay, I cast light on the coin.
He's gonna hold it in his hand, but he's gonna hold it like really tight so that no light comes out of it. He just wants to know that it's like there. And
Okay,
if he needs it, he can use it.
like it.
Yeah, it stays there for 1 hour. Okay,
Perfect.
the duration.
Perfect.
Did we finish to mine or we're still mining? Malcolm?
Oh, it's up to you. I mean, that was run roll. It took about 20 minutes. Feel free to roll
Ah,
again.
okay. Okay. No, can I
I
move?
think Grimmick wanted
Yeah.
to get moving, right?
Yes.
Yeah, well, if you want to move, just move.
So, Calder, do you want to scout ahead or what do you think?
Yeah. I've got the coin. I feel a lot better. I'm ready
Okay.
to try one more time. Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to stealth away. Gonna roll me a stealth check, Calder. Okay. So you look around, you're stealthing around, you don't see anything, nothing comes out of the cavern and attacks you, so yeah.
5 as well.
So, which way?
3 ways to go. One seems to go down, and one seems to go back where we were in the original cave, and the other seems to go to the left. Which one do you want to go down?
I want to see if I can hear anything.
Okay, make your perception check.
Oh my.
Apart from
Yeah.
cave
Yeah,
echoes of your own footsteps, nothing.
This mine
Are there
could be a maze. A good way to not get lost is always following the same track. We seem to chose left. Let's keep left.
Okay, makes sense.
Just before we do that, DM, does Calder smell anything from either passage? Does it smell like fresher or staler air?
Make another perception check. Definitely you
Natural.
use this way, down this side. It does smell fresher, and you can just hear the sound of running water coming from this way as well. And it just gets manky down this way. Like stale air, dust. Definitely fresher down this way.
It is.
So what do you guys think? Oh, okay, Calder.
Well,
Okay.
as you go round the corner,
Yeah. Oh my.
It's not super bright.
buddy, stay right there. Because we're going to have to do this. Calder, well, I think 18, was that from? Don't know what that is. We'll start again. But yeah, you guys completely failed on your perception checks, but there's a couple of massive giant rats in here. And yeah, they see you and they screech and they launch to attack. 2 giant rats.
And stealth wasn't quite enough to be
No.
stealthy.
No, they heard you coming, unfortunately. But actually, they heard you coming. You didn't make a secret. So they're going to get a surprise round. They heard you. You did not hear them. So this rat up the top is going to scoot right here next to Calder. It's going to reach out with its bite. Try to chomp down him. Oh, rolls a 22 is a bad start. For 3 piercing damage as his rat just chews on Calder's leg. This one moves through here and is going to attack Thoradin. It's going to get advantage from its attack due to its pack tactics. It's going to bite down and rolls a 23. Oh my goodness, bad start, guys. And once again, 3 points of piercing damage as the teeth sink into it. Oh, I forgot to roll one of the rats. Second, this guy.
Very quick. Just a really quick point of order. With my natural 20 perception, can I like? Is there any way I can get out of the way of them before they get a surprise round, or?
No, unfortunately not.
Yeah.
They got to jump in first. That's just how it works. But regardless, Grimmick, are you kind of stuck there, buddy? What do you do?
Grimmick is gonna step forward, like kind of push you away, and he's gonna extend his left hand, make the soil of the cave, try engulf one of these rats as he casts hex on it.
Okay. I assume it's this closest one here, yep.
Yeah, the one closest to me. So, sorry, it doesn't do that. And then with his right hand, he's gonna make one of the stalactites fall right onto him with my Eldritch Blast.
Nice. A 20 definitely hits. So that's a
So
total
that's 14 plus 3, 17.
of... Yeah! Rat just gets skewered on the stalactite. Stalactite.
And then I move back with the rest of my movement.
Rat screeches. Calder, for some reason a stalactite skewered the one right next to you. You've got just one rat in front of you. What do you do?
Perfect. I think I got.
Is it not the rat's turn now?
No, Calder's turn.
Okay, I don't see him on the turn order. That's alright.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, I only see the rats. Yeah.
Really? Huh.
Should I try rolling initiative again, or?
It's weird. I see it. Let me just check. Oh well. I think
Yeah,
I'll roll initiative again, and then you
I
can
actually
put me
don't
in.
see his roll as well. Let me reload.
yeah, it's not showing on the chat now. Now it's showing. Yeah.
really, it's weird.
18. Does that work?
Yeah, it's I see it twice for you now. But anyway, I'm Grimmick. So it's going to be Calder, then the giant rat, then Thoradin. Actually, which rat is this one? This one here is dead. Oh, it's going to be Calder, Thoradin, then the giant rat. So I'm not sure what happened, but we'll have a look at that. Could be the new instance that I did. But regardless, it's your turn, Calder.
just sort of taken aback and surprised by this. So I'm just gonna go like, ah! And like my hand's gonna open, and the coin is gonna start sort of letting out light around me, and I'm just gonna like swipe with my dagger.
Okay.
It's not a good idea because I have like no strength.
Ah, wow.
16.
Nice.
That's a maximum you could have done. 16 absolutely gets through it. And almost looking backwards as you drive down on the daggers into the giant rat, you get it right through the brain, and it falls to the ground dead. They have exactly 7 hit points.
Ooh. So Calder's just sitting there with his hand open, coin shining out everywhere, and he's just like, ah, 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 ah.
Yeah, I get close to him, and I stand my hand to him and try to stand him up. And I say, good job, you did good.
So this an underground river flows through the far side of this cavern, which is supported by a natural stone pillar near the water's edge. And then there's a description of the rats, but you've got the rats, so there we go. And the river is flowing. A lot of the rivers you've seen up above are, frozen over, but this one is definitely running. And it appears to just head down out of sight through this way.
Calder see anything in this little like alcove?
Yeah, there's more gem deposits there, so you could mine there as well if you'd want to.
I don't think Calder's interested. It's hard labor.
How deep is this river?
The river. It's well, firstly, it's flowing quite quickly. You kind of throw a rock in and see how much it splashes. On a dwarf, it'll be about waist height, and a human about shin height. But it is moving quickly.
Can we kind of see the end of the river? Like if we try to peek?
Well, standing right where you're standing is the best angle you can get it. I'm going to say, though, that the 2 dwarves recognize the echoes that the water is making being down in mines before. I mean, I don't want to assume with dwarves, but I'm going to assume with dwarves. About 20, 30 feet around, you hear the start of a waterfall, but then your dwarf eyes adjust a moment. You don't hear the bottom of the waterfall. It's like the water is flowing over the edge, but you can't hear it like splashing at the other end.
This is a dead end, guys. I don't recommend following the water. I can't even hear where it drops.
Can I see something on the how it's called, the bottom of the river, like there is something shining? I don't know. Yeah,
Make a perception check.
or maybe a chest. I don't know. Perception. No, wrong perception.
Lots of smooth stuff bottom of a river, but no, nothing that little. It's rocks and dirt.
Yeah, so let's check the other path.
Are you okay to be a scout, Calder? You got hit there.
Yeah.
I could go in the middle for a bit. Try next.
Okay, Thoradin will lead this time, and I'll follow him. He won't even try to be stealthy because he's wearing mail.
It's hard.
Just follow the dwarfs. We know what we're doing.
And your terrain here.
Right, like if Thoradin stays where he is now, Is this where we came from?
Yeah, say with a dwarf, you recognize this is you're peering up through here. And this is the entrance that you came in, sort of more to the north here.
All
In
right.
fact, I might just change one quick setting for this map. Do that. Ah, wait, what did I do? Clicked on the wrong page. There we go. So you should. So if you like, just move up here,
For
and it should show you the areas that you've explored now.
All right. We're gonna keep left then. Slowly, like looking ahead. What's on the next opening of the cave?
You just hold on a second, just have a refresh my browser quickly.
when we're so now that we can see where we've been, do our characters know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Should I just say that like we like just like I just use a shadow bolt and just make a little scorch mark whenever we've been down a passage?
Sure.
We know which one we've hit to. Okay.
That works well. Okay, so yeah, that works narratively as well. So what you see in this kind of opening here, benches and tables are set up workplaces where miners, assumingly, can clean any gemstones they find. Gravel and pebbles are strewn across the ground. Scattered across the floor are a few hammers, picks, and broken lanterns in this room here.
Do they look broken because they've been misused, or does it look like an attack?
Well, make an investigation check. See if you can work out if they were dropped or smashed.
This cliff here is high, or I can jump on it.
Easily enough to traverse that. It's 5 feet. And it looks as if they were dropped as opposed to smashed. You think if they were smashed, there'd be lots of little fragments everywhere? But they're just cracked, so they were just dropped. They weren't smashed, in your opinion.
Unless they're in a hurry.
But who? The miners or the kobolds?
These look like tools used by the miners. This is not a cobbled cave.
We see any signs of struggle, like any arrow bolts in the walls, or any blood or anything?
You can make an investigation check on the room in general, if you like, see if you can pick up anything.
Investigation, what I'm really good at. 0.
Hard to say.
Oh, no, it's a 12. No, it's a 12. It's a 12.
0 would be even worse. You don't find any real signs of struggle. You suspect whoever said it may be right, that they may have left in a hurry. But that you do find is there's a question we forgot to answer. Is a boy coming with you into the mine? Completely forgot about boy.
Yeah, of course.
I'll bring boy in.
Primic doesn't mind having boy next to him. You guys,
Okay,
because you guys probably gonna go into the mine, into the front line.
Okay, there's boy, and actually I'll change it so everybody can control boy. I think you already can control boy. Should be able to move boy's token and shift double click on him to bring up his character sheet. I'm running another campaign of Icewind Dale, and in last night's session, boy died.
Oh,
So try and keep this
no.
version of boy alive. It was quite traumatic for all involved. So do your best, please keep boy alive. I get a second chance with boy, but everybody else does not. Okay, so boy's with you, just hanging around. I'll let you guys control boy. So this is what reminded me. So as you're searching around, you're not sure about the struggle, But you do actually find a small figurine of a dog that's been carved out of rock.
I pocket that in my components pouch, I think.
It's quite nicely made as well. So it's this really nice small figurine.
Is it just made
Oh.
in rock or any particular gem?
Definitely not a gem. Like, it's
Okay.
made from the rock that, is left when you mine. There's lots of blasted bits and pieces. So it's just the same rock as the
Gotcha.
walls are made from. But it's very, very nicely made.
It's is there any kind of arcane shimmer to it or anything like that? Does it look like it could be magical in any way?
Make an Arcana check.
18.
18. Just looks really nice. Doesn't look magical at all, unfortunately.
Seeing no
Right.
signs of struggle, Calder's he's gonna get a little bit of bravery back, and he's gonna sort of gently tap. Sorry, who was leading? Was it Thoradin or Grimmick was leading?
Thoradin.
Okay, so he's gonna tap Thoradin on the shoulder and just be like, hey, do you want me to try having a look down the tunnel again? I'll try and be stealthy again.
Well, sure, you've been doing a very good job, so go ahead, lad.
Okay.
One thing you all start noticing, it's a bit hard not to, is the sound of a waterfall just from around the corner is really, really getting loud. And
Like the other one?
it could be, but you definitely hear the sound of water falling, and it's getting really loud. You almost have to shout at each other to hear it, to hear what's going on.
Like it's landing?
More bouncing against walls than landing.
Okay.
Can I
Roll a stealth
approach?
check and go down. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just not say to if I want to approach boy and ask him, "Hey, boy, are you smelling anything?" And try to see if he's smelling anything funny or if he's, I don't know.
He looks at you and twists his head. Turns out he doesn't speak common.
No, but can I don't know, looking at him and see if he is like.
Sure. You can make an animal
Thing.
handling check to try and get a read on what boy is thinking. That would be the best way to do
Yeah,
it.
maybe he is afraid of moving, or maybe he is like, I don't know, if his tail under his leg.
He definitely looks nervous. You see him sniffing a lot and using his ears a lot because he can't really see that well in the dark. So he's using his sense of smell and effectively echolocation, which everything has, but he's making the best of it. So he definitely looks nervous. Maybe that this is in complete darkness. But, all you guys have dark vision, but boy does not.
Okay. Yeah, Kader, you can go.
Okay, so he's gonna close his fist around the coin again.
Okay.
And just walk slowly down the corridor.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Okay. The mind Calder doesn't know that he rolled a 9. Matt does, but Calder doesn't.
Gonna sneakily, not so sneakily, sneak out onto here and
what
just
you
take a look
see
around.
Is wooden planks and struts from a walkway along a seemingly bottomless vertical shaft. A narrow waterfall cascades down the northeast wall, and the sound of rushing water is loud in this confined space. And once again, it's quite loud.
Looking down there, it just looks like shadow, right? It just goes off into shadow.
You do not see the bottom.
So he's absolutely freaking terrified of that. It's just like a giant bottomless pit of the thing he's scared of the most. So he's he's just gonna run. Like he's not even stealthing. He's actively fleeing back, and he's gonna run right into Malik and just like bounce off him.
Yeah, what?
And hence the 9 stealth check.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And so
I see.
so Malik, you just see him come running around the corridor,
Yeah.
barreling into
Hey,
you,
hey,
and he
hey.
falls on his ass, going,
Hey, calm down, man. What's happening? What did you see?
"It's a big pit."
Okay, calm down. It's just a bit, okay? Don't yes, just be careful to not fall. But yeah, stick near to me, yeah. So
Hold the
uh
coin up as well, so it's light.
Okay.
Yeah, Calder's like he's sitting on the floor. He's not moving. Like you guys are gonna have to go
okay,
ahead of him.
so I go forward. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll say, okay, guys, be careful. I don't know if
Yeah.
this bridge is sturdy enough. Can I uh, do like I stomp here on the bridge just to see if it's sturdy or it can.
Sure. So make an investigation check as well. If Malik was a dwarf, it'd be at advantage.
Oh, okay. Oh man.
You put your foot on it, it creaks a little bit. You're not sure. You don't know if you trust it.
Yeah. Hey, I say Toradin. Toradin, yes. I'm not sure, man. It you are dwarf. Maybe you can think back better if this is safe or not to cross.
Well,
What do you think?
let me have a look. So
Okay.
Thoradin will just step forward, and he's gonna like look around him, look down, look up, and look here to see, is there any other path? Is this the only path? Is it a clear path?
Make an investigation check with advantage.
With Thoradin, right?
Yeah.
He's not
Yeah.
the best at it.
Hmm?
Well, he's going to look back and say, "This is the safest bridge I've ever seen. Follow me." And he's just
Okay,
going
man.
to
I
step.
trust you. I
As
trust
you
you,
step
man.
onto the bridge, nothing happens.
Oof.
Jaded when the
Okay.
DM says
We've all
that.
picked. We have all picked the highest intelligence characters ever.
Yeah.
Well,
This might be the
Grimlock
dumbest party of all
is
time.
actually good at investigation, but he was standing behind, so.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay,
Maybe.
well, at least we have one smart person in the group.
I think boy's more intelligent than us.
Yeah, so it creaks
Yeah, so-
as you go across Thoradin, but yeah, no problem.
And
Okay.
as Grimlock is gonna get here and sees the other people are going through, he's gonna try and calm down Calder. Hey, Calder, yes, the boy here, he's gonna be your friend. He's gonna help you out across the bridge. Just hold on to him, and nothing will
Yeah.
happen to you.
I say to Calder to open his hand and let the light of the coin help him calm down.
Doing that already.
Okay.
And as Grimlock stands here, he's gonna like look down. He can see well in the dark. Can I see the bottom of this pit?
No.
All
Yeah,
right,
not
so
see
it
the
goes
bottom.
really, really deep.
So it gets to the extent of whatever your dark vision is, and beyond that, no idea.
Okay, this is a meta question. Would Grimlock know about the Underdark? Possibly an entrance to it?
I would say yes, and this is the Underdark.
Okay, then I'll let the party know. Someone's been digging too deep in here and probably found a shaft. and regretted it. This leads to the Underdark, and who knows what terrors come from it.
Can I try to find a small rock or maybe a loose wood, piece of wood, and then throw at the pit to see if I don't know. I have an idea. Can I uh, uh, grab a small stone and cast light on this stone and then throw in the pit?
Okay, so you throw in the pit. Okay.
Guys, my computer just gave up on me. I'm gonna have to reset it, and I'll be back in the game really soon.
Okay. So you throw a rock in it with a light cantrip on it. It starts falling down. It eventually gets out of your dark resin veins, but you can still see this faint point of light. And you count. You count to 10 seconds, you don't hear anything. Count another 5 seconds, you don't hear anything. Count up to 20 seconds. It has either hit the bottom and you can't hear it, or it is still falling.
Wow. Yeah, guys, don't try to jump here, guys.
Don't be a rock.
Yeah. Okay. Then I just realized that the coin lose his light, so I cast light again on the coin that Calder is holding.
Okay, got it.
Thoradin is gonna keep on moving since he's blocking everyone else.
Okay.
What is it that he sees in this other room?
So just around the corner, you see. Oops. You see, there's a wooden pulley system that has been constructed around a large hole in the floor. A bucket big enough to hold with a humanoid is held up by a thick rope. The rail closed next to the lift contain wooden boards and mining equipment. In other words, this is a bucket lift to descend deeper into the mine.
So only one person can go?
Yeah, it is only suitable for one person at a time. There's not room for two. You could squeeze
Okay.
two in, but you'd start worrying if the bucket would hold that weight.
All right, I'll go first here. If anything happens, I'll be shouting.
I can't point out the
Okay.
fact that Calder is still back on the other side of the...
He had to reboot. That's why. Well, I can't move.
To reset my PC, and I can't move my my token right.
Oh, what?
I'm not sure
Because I
why.
saw you both in the game and roll 20. So tell me what Calder will do, and I can move the token for you. How is he getting across the wooden bridge thing?
He'd be just sort of holding the coin out and keeping himself pressed to the wall, just like as tightly as he possibly could. He's going to move pretty slow.
Okay, so with his back firmly are you facing the wall or facing into the hole?
Facing the hole.
Okay. So with rickety legs, holding the coin for light, staring down, maybe literally into the abyss, you eventually get to the other end of the bridge, and you push through Malik and Boy, and finally get to the other end.
Good stuff. Yeah, I don't know why I don't have control of the thing. Maybe just because I had to reset. I'm not sure.
Make sure Calder can control Calder. Everything looks right
Sorry about
land.
that.
Strange.
Yeah.
I don't have
Try the
control of Boy either.
try the old method of logging off and logging on again. Yeah.
Well, I don't see you. Oh no, I do see you online.
So what? I'll stop giving you control of Calder, and then I'll give you control of Calder. Yeah, that'll help. But it's very strange. Everything looks right on my end. Seems like Calder is now under the control of nobody. Now he's under the control of... Oh, wait a minute. That might be it. That's... Oh, no. Colder is only colder. Yep. So
Try
maybe like
refreshing again.
that. Yeah.
Can
Sorry
you
about that,
select
guys.
your token? Can you select your
Ref-
tokens? If you click on it,
I
does
just
the
refreshed. I don't see any tokens just yet. I only see boy. Oh, and Calder. It seems to be loading in kind of slow or something.
can you move boy?
No, I can't yet.
What browser are you using? Sorry?
Chrome.
Okay. That's odd.
Yeah, I'm using Chrome as well.
Sorry
So
about this, guys. I don't know what's going on.
I can move colder.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So just keep him in the middle of the group as much as you can, and
Sure.
yeah, that's
Can
he's you know him.
Can you can you bring up your character sheet and just make a roll? Yeah.
Actually, try something. Try hit Control and F5 at the same time, whilst you're on this page.
Okay.
A hard refresh. Okay, so while hopefully that resolves itself, who was someone volunteering to try this bucket lift?
Yeah, Grimmick will go down first.
Okay, so it's very much on a pulley system. So the idea would you sit in the bucket and then you hold the rope in your hand and gradually lower yourself down. It's quite easy. It's like the way pulleys work. It's not too bad. But it's going to take you a while to get down. Like at least a minute or so.
Okay.
As this creaky bucket goes down.
Your ass cool sound.
It's no checks are required, but it takes 1 minute to get down. And that was Thoradin, right, as opposed to Grimmick?
That was Grimmick going
that
down.
was Grimmick. Okay. So Grimmick, you lower yourself down and you find yourself right there. At the
Yeah, I would
bottom.
hate to kill Thoradin without him here, so I'll go first.
That's fair enough. So Grimmick, you do get to the bottom. You see
Right,
what you see?
Okay, what I'll do is I'll stay there where I am, and I kind of like pull the rope to signal up that it's okay for them to pull, or I start pulling the rope up, the bucket up, and wait for everyone else to come down. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna be on the lookout down here,
Okay.
but I'm not gonna move out until more people at least are here.
So while you're down there keeping a lookout, make me a perception check. Grimmick?
Sure. Perception. This is a normal one, right?
Yep.
Right.
Yep. Perfectly happy down there. So who's next?
Thoradin will follow if you don't mind.
Okay.
Thoradin. Okay, so Thoradin also goes down the bucket lift. Look here, over there.
Then I'm gonna shift to this side. Each one of us is gonna be looking at different angles.
Okay. So I have a Thoradin make a perception check.
Absolutely. Oh, he's better than me. Look at that.
Whoa. Natural 20.
You hear that faint sound?
It looked like someone struggling. Is that right?
That's what Thoradin hears. Some faint cackling almost coming from the west over here somewhere.
Okay. Me and him, we're gonna we're gonna just try and peek, see where the noise is coming from.
Stealthily?
Don't bother. We're dwarfs. Stumpy. We're just gonna like slowly step until we see something.
Okay, I'll slowly step until you see something then.
I guess the others are meanwhile coming down. Is that right?
Keep in mind it takes them a minute to come down.
Okay,
So
yeah,
I
yeah,
think-
that's alright. That's alright.
So who's coming down at the moment then? And Boy is looking at Malik and Calder.
Yeah, I grab a boy in my arms.
Okay.
And can I try to maybe after Calder I gonna try to get down together with boy.
Okay. So Calder,
I
can you
hope.
move Calder yet?
Reason I can only see Calder and Boy's tokens, and I don't like none of the light system is working,
Okay, let's
and I
turn
can't
off-
move either of the tokens. I don't know what's going on. Sorry, guys.
That's right, all sorted out. So I just reset your vision. Still
Oh,
nothing?
hey. Yeah,
Oh.
no, I can see Malik and Boy,
As
and
you
I can
should.
see into the pit, and I can see the bucket.
Can you move?
Yeah,
Okay.
so the vision is working, but I cannot move Boy or Calder. I can't even select the token.
So what, I'm going to completely remove you from the map. I'm going to drag you back
Yeah.
on again.
Good idea.
I'll move you there. Shall I try moving now?
Uh-huh.
That was me
Yeah.
who moved you. Oh, there we go. Success.
Nice. Good
And can
job.
you mo-
Good job,
can you-
Malcolm. Sorry
It's alright,
about that.
That's right. And what about Boy? Can you move Boy?
No, I can't, but
Yeah, I'll put Boy
that's
back
okay.
on.
Other people can. Okay.
Okay, so Calder, you're going down next.
Yeah, holding my coin and hugging the bucket as tight as I can and whimpering the whole time.
Okay. Down you head. So keep in mind it
So-
takes a...
I'm sorry, guys. I know this guy's a pain in the ass. I swear he's gonna get more brave as we go on.
I like it. It's okay. It's cool.
No problem.
he is pretty fun to play. I've got to be honest.
I think it's great. I mean, if we're all interested
Yeah,
in
it's
making
great.
the most powerful characters imaginable, we'd be better off playing World of Warcraft, right? Having
Yeah.
characters with flaws like Calder is just fantastic. I love it. So, carry on. So, Thoradin, you do peek around the corner, and just out the side of your eye, you see... this is not what they look like, but this is the only reason to play Icewind Dale. I think I might have showed you this last time, but kobolds in a trench coat.
Yeah.
That's the only reason to do this. And it's colder
That's
as you're
really
coming
amazing.
down. It's pretty cool. You see Calder coming down. He's going to come down about here. But these kobolds turn and go, and they turn around and they attack you. So
Without even talking?
yeah, they can see you.
Yeah, but they don't even talk. They just jump.
Yes, they do.
All right. Fair enough.
Where do we move to once we're?
You're on a bucket, going down, but
Oh, I'm still in the bucket. Okay.
You're
Yeah, it
still
takes a
in the
while.
bucket. But everybody roll initiative anyway. Hopefully this time it'll come up.
but just bear with me a second because I have to select different tokens and roll different initiatives.
Sure.
Oh man.
So we're missing Calder. I'll roll for Boy. Probably not going to matter. We have Calder on there. We do. Do you guys see the initiatives now?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Great. So as you enter, the two kobolds instantly focus on you and start screaming their things. And there's, where am I? This one at the top, well, you might not have seen him, takes a step forward. He's going to throw a single dagger right at Thoradin. And let's see, it's definitely within range. I'm going to say due to the slight outcropping here, he doesn't quite have line of sight on you, so you're going to have +2 to your AC. Regardless, he throws the dagger, and he rolls natural 20.
Whoa.
Ouch.
Oh no, no, so I'm looking at the perception. I tell a lie. I don't think I clicked on the dagger right. Let's try to throw that dagger again. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay, so, actually rolled a 16, so it just hits Thoradin.
Not with a +2. Is that right?
Oh, not with the +2. Yeah, you're right. So it hits the side of this outcropping, bounces off, and harmlessly gets down there. So if I hadn't made that ruling, it wouldn't have happened. Coulter, you're dangling about 50 feet above this action, and you have no line of sight on the kobolds at all from where you are.
I hear them.
Oh, you hear the
Okay.
clanking of weapons and stuff.
Okay, so I have an idea of what's going on. Okay.
You do have an idea.
Okay. Is there any way to sort of speed up the bucket going down, or
Not safely.
just use my? Okay, shall I just use my action to just keep whirling the bucket downward?
Okay. Now, the other kobold is going to do the same thing. Throw its dagger at Thoradin for +2 once again. And what happens is he throws it, and it actually bounces off the wall over here. And the dagger actually shatters on the wall and falls to the ground, rendering it useless. He threw a natural 1 and threw it into a wall, so it misses. Thoradin, I guess, pulls the... What does it pull the dagger out? Because it didn't hit him, but he does see 2 of these kobolds ahead of him. One's ahead.
Right, since we're being attacked and they don't seem like the chatty type, Thoradin is gonna step forward. And let me see what he can do here. He will swing his warhammer.
Okay. 15 hits. So
I'm guessing he has a shield on, so he can't be two-handed. Yeah, he has a shield on, so it's yeah.
Yeah. Let's have a look.
It's
Yeah, he has a shield, which is why his armor class is what it is. So that'll
Yeah.
be 4 points of damage. Okay, so it kind of comes in and crushes at least 4 of the ribs of the kobold. Screams out in pain. I assume that's Thoradin's turn. Grimmick, you see Thoradin charge ahead and smash this kobold. What do you do?
the bonus action. I'm still concentrating on the hex. I'm gonna shift it to the same guy.
Sure.
And it's gonna be dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
And again, another chunk of the wall gets pulled out and just flies towards this these kobolds in the trench coat, hoping to hit. Does that hit?
14 does it just.
Okay, then he gets an extra 1 from the hex.
Wow, that's a good roll for your. So Genie's Wrath always happens. Is that right? So
Once
that's
a turn.
Once a
Once a
turn. So
turn.
that's 13 damage. Okay, why don't you explain to me what your Eldritch Blast does to that kobold?
That's a lot of damage for a cantrip. It's awesome.
It is.
I think Grimlock.
Hello? Sorry,
Grimlock.
my wife is calling, so I might have to just drop for 5 minutes. The piece of the rock just he asked me to describe, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
He just like swings his arms right to left, and this chunk of rock comes swinging towards him, hurling towards his leg. It knocks down the bottom kobold, and the other two fall on him, and they just die.
Nice. Okay, we'll help you out
And
with whatever.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Sorry.
No problem. I had to do a quick refresh as well, so just give me a moment. I get back. Okay, so Malik.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gonna grab boy with one hand, and then jump on the bucket and
You
starting.
can't. You can't.
I have to
Oh.
pull it up.
You just have to wait. Calder is on the bucket.
Ah, okay. So I'm waiting. Yeah, I can do nothing. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can jump down if you like, but you'll probably die.
Oh, it's how many feet to the button?
At least 100.
Oh, okay.
So you can
So
do a
never mind.
10d6
It's a
jump
cushion.
if you like. Maybe
No,
taking
never
out
mind.
Could
Calder
use
on the way.
boy as a. Use boy as a cushion.
No, leave the boy alone.
No.
Okay, so this one is dead, so it's not going to get a go. Calder, you're continuing to come down the lift. Keep in mind, rounds are 6 seconds, right? So it's going to take you 10 rounds to get down. So functionally, you're just hanging out there. This kobold.
So I'm not moving at 30 feet. I'm moving
No.
like 10 feet around.
Yeah,
Oh,
10
okay.
feet around. So,
Ouch.
but Thoradin. This kobold here sees Thoradin's crack his ribs, and then this guy destroy him with stalagmites. He sees his button and says, and he's going to take off running this way. Thoradin, you can take a swipe at him as he goes past if you like, but he's definitely on the run. It's an
Be
attack of
on
opportunity.
call. Yeah, I think Grimmick's on that call, and he's
Oh,
running
so you're right.
Thoradin.
He is. So I shall roll a attack for
Yeah.
Thoradin though with his warhammer. 12 is a miss. So
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It takes off running down the corridor. Down at Thoradin. Thoradin / Grimmick
Like
back.
Thoradin. Yeah, I feel like Thoradin would know not to let the kobold escape because he's gonna have lots of numbers.
Okay, so we'll have Thoradin chase him down the corridor. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Catches right up to the kobold running down, but here is a dash action to get there. He's only got 25 feet as a dwarf. Grimmick, I guess by that logic, is going to chase him as well. So 5, 10, 15, 20,
Ranged?
25, 30, 30.
Do they have? Do they have anything ranged they could use rather
they-
than like dash?
They do, but they don't have the angle to get there. It's like around a corner. So no. Oh, it's tricky now because only Thoradin and Grimmick are in the game. Are active participants in this. Malik, Boy, Calder. Okay, why don't we take a quick 5-minute break? I need to get some water anyway. And hopefully Thoradin / Grimmick will take us. So let's take a quick break, guys. And we'll
Okay. Okay. Fine. I'll go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm back.
Oh, you're back! Okay, well, we just decided to take a short break while we're waiting for you, so...
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm really sorry about that.
That's right, that's right. Wives are
Could you
important.
just tell me what happened?
Sure. So the second kobold took off down the corridor, and we thought Thoradin and Grimmick would go chasing after it. and so you guys both took the dash action to hurl up
All
the
right.
corridor after this thing. And this corridor here continues down, just the way the map works. So there's plenty of room for this thing to keep on running. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
We'll pick
5
up-
minutes, right?
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cheers. cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I love my wireless headphones. I keep my phone plugged in so it doesn't die or anything. And just
Yeah.
like wander around. My wife has a pair as well, and so I've stolen hers. So when these die after about 2 or 3 hours, I can switch over to hers.
Oh yeah,
Nice. Well, I use like a lapel mic now. To do some public speaking stuff as well. And it's
Critical
just
Role.
ah, yeah. There we go. But I forget that it's on, so yeah. Probably heard me eating my
Just
apple.
caught the first half of it last night. It was really good.
Ah, don't tell me. I'm an episode behind. Okay, you get right. Thoradin gets right up next to the fleeing kobold. Somebody took a swipe at him. I can't remember who it was because it just says I rolled it. But swing goes wide. But now the thing is right next to Thoradin and is going to attempt to take off down the corridor. And Thoradin can take a attack of opportunity if he likes.
yeah. He'll try to sweep his legs, not to kill him, but at least to have someone to talk to. Ask
Okay.
the question.
Well, actually, if you're trying to swipe his legs, you could do a grapple check if you like. If you want to hold him down.
Well, I think it's the same roll, isn't it? Because I rolled a 5 on it.
Okay. Well, it's not necessarily a failure. It depends on what the kobold rolls for his athletics / acrobatics.
He has the same bonus for an arm strike or whatever.
Okay. Oh, he rolls a 10, so he just manages to escape your clutches and heads off. Okay. Heads off hurling down the corridor.
So I just realized that I'd put Malcolm and Malik onto mute just because I was getting some feedback, and I wasn't hearing anything you guys were saying.
That will do it. That will do it. But Thoradin, the second kobold, dashes away from you, escapes your clutch, but now it's your turn.
Thoradin is going to do the wise thing, which is group up. There's still 3 people missing. He's going to start heading back towards the bucket coming down, and Grimmick is going to do the same.
Okay, so no one's actively chasing that kobold.
No, they know we're here, but we have more people, so we shouldn't chase them. Grimmick will investigate these 3 kobolds, see if they're carrying anything.
Well, there is a broken dagger over here, and he also has, a javelin. Apart from that, there's nothing much of note on him. Just a javelin now because he broke his dagger.
Time that it takes for them to get back to Calder, would Calder have reached the bottom?
Sure. I assume, I mean, it's not a long time in real life. It's a long time in combat, so I assume that Calder is at the bottom now. I will just switch to Malik now. Malik, you have a dog.
Yeah.
Yourself.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I'm just hearing the noises, so yeah, I'm gonna grab boy in one hand, like below my armpit, and then try to. Is the bucket here on top, or is Calder still on it?
Calder's off it. He has to kind of feed it up with the rope, but easy enough for Calder to do.
Okay.
Okay, so you get onto the bucket with
Yes.
Boy's panicking a little bit. Can you make me an animal handling check, please?
Oh man, no, don't do that. You want to kill boy.
No, I don't, but
Oof.
pretty interesting as well.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
You do an excellent job of maintaining control of Boy, and you both successfully go down the bucket lift. So I'll just drag you over there now. Boy gets about there. And you get right there. Okay. You're all at least on the same level now. What do you wish to do?
Eu say, hey guys,
Calder.
what did I miss?
They didn't miss much. There were 2 individuals here wearing a jacket. Apparently, there were more than 2 actually. The kobolds trying to pretend to be human. One of them managed to flee, but we decided to
Wait, what? They are wearing coats?
You heard right.
No way. Really?
Yeah, I didn't have much time to look at them, but because they attacked us, you see. But
Yeah.
I could swear there were like 3 kobolds, one on top of each other. Never seen.
Oh man, I wish I could see them.
Well, you can, because one of them fled.
Oh, but okay. Is he still on the coat? Wearing the coat?
He went deep into the shaft.
Which way, north or?
This way here, where I'm standing.
Okay.
I'm on the lookout to see if anyone comes. If there's more of them, they know we're here now.
Did you guys check on off here to see what's?
But
What's
they're not. Perhaps we should check that way first.
Yeah, so I start walking this way.
Okay. Just give me 1 second.
Slowly.
They're having that conversation. Can Calder? He's noticing how scared, in the dark, the boy is.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna take out his lodestones, and he's gonna walk over. And can he use his mending cantrip to sort of bind the lid of coin that he has to the collar of Wolf, or does Wolf not have a collar?
Wolf does not have a collar.
Never mind then. I'm just gonna stick close to him with the coin.
Yeah. I think I said wolf boy, obviously boy. Okay, so
Yeah.
yep.
That's what I meant. Sorry.
Nothing to attach to boy, unfortunately. Heck, why don't I show his nameplate? There we go, so we don't get confused. There we go, boy. Okay, so Malik, you're investigating further?
Yeah, I'm just checking here. This room, like maybe I can call it.
Yeah, well, we need to get a bit close. There is mining. You can do some mining here if you like, but there's a little up ledge up here.
Did I see anything else like sign of fighting or something on the ground, like tools, etc.?
Not. Let me give you the exact description of the room. So, yeah, so you can't really see it. Have to go a bit further in to have a good look around. All you can see is this mining spot.
Okay.
So now you can see everything. There's a hole in the west side of here. Opens into the central shaft. So this is the same one that you saw before. So once again, it's reasonably loud. You hear the water. You have to kind of shout, make yourself heard. And the floor up to the north here is about 5 foot higher. And then there's some type of shaft up there. And as Malik, what's your passive perception?
Passive. My passive perception is 10.
10. Let me just roll a something. It's not looking likely. Oh, 11 rolled for its stealth. So, as you go around that corner, you see this creature hover down from above you, from in the darkness in the shaft, and its tentacles come and try and grab you. This is what it looks like. That pleasant.
What the hell is?
What the hell is
What
this?
the hell is? It's a brain with a beak.
Yeah.
Some fucking underdog shit right there.
That's what
That's
happens.
exactly what it is. Exactly
That's
what
what
it is.
happens when you mind to the lads.
Okay, so it's going to surprise Malik, which is bad for Malik. But everybody
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
roll
What just
initiative.
happened is that Malik has a fear of tentacles, so he's going to scream like a girl now.
Okay. Now click on the growl attack sound set. See what pleasant noises this creature makes. Sirenscape's so cool.
Good
Who are
one.
we missing? We're missing Malik.
Yeah, me.
There we
Yeah.
go. Alright. So this growl, as it's called, it shoots down its tentacles firstly. Shoots it down, rolls a 9, so its tentacles misses, but it comes up and racks with its beak and tries to bite you with its beak, which also misses. Terrible. A 9 and an 8. So even with I should have rolled an advantage, but that's still a 10 and an 11. Those are some dreadful rolls. Shoots down. This thing is hovering right above your head, Malik. So technically it's
Okay.
on the same square, but I'll keep it to the side just because it's easy to keep track of.
Okay. But I
boys-
can still reach. I can still
Yep.
reach with my sword, right? Okay.
Yeah. And after it does that, it actually does hover around to this side over you. Okay, that's what it does. Boy. Let's have Calder control Boy for now. So Calder, what does Boy do?
Good question. So he was scared in the dark, but with a little bit of light and an enemy to sort of attack, how's he feeling?
He's feeling good enough to attack the growl. He knows that saving
Okay,
you is the
alright.
best way to get his master back.
That's true. That's true. All right, so he's just gonna run up and take a good snap at it then.
Okay, can you bring up Boy's character sheet?
Yeah.
Okay, so just click on his bite
We've
attack.
he's got stealth +4. Oh, nice.
And,
Almost as good as Calder. And advantage on wisdom checks. Bite. Okay. Let's see. Do.
Jumps up bravely to attack this weird, unearthly creature. He's not sure where to bite though, so the attack just misses. Soon Boy's going to stay where he is.
Just a quick question. We don't have. We don't play the advantage on flanking rules, right?
That's correct.
Right. Okay.
So Grimmick.
He's gonna stay put.
He's gonna do his classic move of involving this creature with dirt. So bonus action, hex him,
Got it.
and he's in his environment, so he's gonna lift up some of the rocks and hurl towards him.
Okay.
Let's see how well he fares.
16 does hit. So
Oh,
roll
that's
your,
good.
your hits damage as well.
Wow.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Wow.
Wow, that is a nice
That's
one.
crazy. That's crazy.
Okay, the,
We gotta keep Grimmick around.
Yeah, man.
well, you can roll especially nice on your both. What's that? Maximum hex and a 9 on the dice for your Eldritch Blast. So no wonder it was so high.
That was lucky.
Yeah, but the crowd just screams out. "Yeah!" Calder, you've never seen anything like this in your life. What do you do?
Shadow or anything like that, right?
Well, you said you lit up the light for Boy, right?
Yeah.
That's the only light source is that coin that you had.
Yeah, but I mean, like the monster itself, it's not like all shadowy and like it's not like oozing shadow or anything like that.
I know it's not.
Okay, so he's fine then. He's just gonna look at it and he's seen worse. He's been places. He's seen worse. So he's just gonna look at direct, like dead in the beak, and And he's gonna try. You, the light from the coin is gonna sort of dim and shadows swirl around his mind, and he's gonna cast Mind Sliver.
Mind Sliver, nice.
So it's an intelligence save for the creature of DC 14.
+1 to that, but it rolls an 11. It takes 2 points of psychic damage. Is there any other effect for Mind Sliver?
Yes, it has now. I think disadvantage. Let me double check.
Sure.
Let me pull up the thing.
He has disadvantage on his next saving throw.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
Okay, so put a little minus on it. Can you guys see the tokens on this now? Like a hex mark and a like a red circle thing?
No.
Okay, I did reload the new tokens on it. It'll probably work next time you refresh your page or whatever. It's not important. I can keep track of it. But I forgot to add the new tokens that I use because the ones that come with Roll20 are terrible. But these are much better. Regardless, so it has disadvantage.
It has subtract
No.
1d4
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
from the next saving throw.
I see that. Okay, and does Calder stay where he is?
Yeah, he's gonna move just up the side a little bit.
Okay. So it's going to turn and attack Malik again.
Okay.
Tentacles. Oh, this one's going to hit with a 23. So for a start, take 10 piercing damage.
10?
10? Yep,
Oh
10.
my.
And make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
14 is good. As these tentacles wrap around you, feel the poison start pulsing into your body, but you're stronger than that, and you shake off the effects of the poison. But on the other hand, you are, grappled by this creature as you're wrapped up in its tentacles. And while it's not on 0 hit points, are you, Malik?
No, I'm trying to subtract from the token, but it's not working. I don't know what's happening.
So the way to
My
subtract
tokens have gone funny again.
You guys are seeing the? I have 9.
you have 9. Yeah, I see that.
Okay, yeah, funny because for me it's still 19. Okay.
Okay. And while it's got you wrapped up in its tentacles, it kind of uses its tentacles to bring you closer to its beak, and then it bites down on you. Chomp! It rolls an 11 and misses.
Okay.
Then it drags you over this way. Malik.
I can still attack, right?
You can still attack. I do have to point out that this thing is ending to the endless abyss, and you were in its tentacles.
Alright. Okay.
Because this thing is flying, right? It's a flying creature.
I see. I'm gonna. So that's the first time that I'm using this kind of power. You can see that Malik, like I said, he has this fear of the tentacles. So he kind of screaming and closing his eye. Then suddenly, he starts to hear something like a whisper saying to him, "Use my power, wield my power." And then I feel like a surge of power in me, and then I grab my sword, and then I cast Booming Blade on the ground.
Okay.
So yeah, I do an attack with my. I do a weapon attack, and then against the creature. And if he moves, he takes some thunder
Yep.
damage afterwards.
Yep, got it.
So, yeah, let me. How can I hold this? So, oh, fuck.
11 just misses.
Okay.
I do feel obliged to point out that you do have your DM inspiration, which you can use to reroll that if you wish.
Whoa, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Certainly. Okay, again.
There we
Oh,
go.
better.
So notice on your sheet you got that little dragon symbol under your inspiration. Click on that dragon symbol.
Just a minute.
Did we all get inspiration?
You do. You all start the campaign with a DM
Oh.
inspiration.
I did not.
So I don't know what's happening, but I can access my spreadsheet. Okay, now I can. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. So that's how you take it off. So now you've used your DM inspiration, but you've used it well.
See. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna
everybody
roll-
starts the campaign with a point of DM inspiration. If you do something cool, you'll get it back again. So, yeah, that hits.
So I'm gonna roll damage.
8 points of longsword damage.
Yeah, and until the next turn, if he moves willing, he takes 1d8 standard damage.
Yeah. It's like that technique in Kill the Bill, right? When Bill is an old movie, so I can spoil it, but when she killed the Bill, she does that weird attack, and as soon as he takes 3 steps, he dies. Very much
Yeah.
like that. Thoradin.
Technique. Love it.
Can Thoradin touch this creature if he goes here?
Yes.
Okay, he's gonna do so, and you see him kind of jump and his hand kind of go all dark, festering with disease as he casts Inflict Wounds on this guy.
Okay, so roll to attack. Oh!
Wow.
Wow, that's amazing.
Nice.
You see some of the tentacles bursting with blisters, and his brain kind of pops in there with ooze coming out.
Oh,
Wow.
nasty. So with that Eldritch Blast combo with the Inflict Wounds, wow, awesome. Does Thoradin stay there?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to tell Thoradin later because I can't update his spreadsheet that he uses spell.
Let's have a look. Spells. And Inflict Wounds. There we go. He used a spell. Okay, so Thoradin stays there. Calder, what does boy do?
So
What's the
I'm having issue again with. Could you reset my my site and my
Sure.
tokens again? Sorry,
That's
I
right.
don't know what's up today. I've never had this happen before, but it just keeps like blinking out.
Try moving just Calder again. Because you were stuck in a wall there.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay, so you have to remember Calder is 14.17, because that will remove him. You're back on. How's that?
Yeah, I can move Calder again. Just boy as well.
Okay. So why don't I just roll for boy then? We'll have him do a bite attack. Boom! Oh, dirty 20. Nice one. So 7 piercing. This thing is immune to being prone, so it's still up. Okay. Still up in both senses of the word. Grimmick.
Grimmick is gonna like roll to the side, and as he does, he moves his hands, and he again more of the ceiling drops on top of his beekeeper brain as he casts Eldritch Blast on him.
Okay.
Oh, nice!
Wow.
That hits.
That does it. So as the-
Okay, so Hex. Oh, only 1 damage. Damn it.
the thing falls to the ground, tumbles off the edge, dragging Malik with it.
Wow.
it's a reaction.
Let's have a look. What's Calder's strength? 16. So you wrap your hands around the edge of this growl thing. It's bleeding out down into the Underdark. You're stable there, but these tentacles are still wrapped around you. Calder, what do? Your buddy is
gonna
hanging off the
run
edge,
right
holding
over.
onto a dead growl.
He's gonna run right over and try and pull him backward. Calder's not the strongest though, so he might need a little help.
Make a just a strength check.
I'm wondering, do you think would it be possible to hold my action until one of my compatriots can like assist? So I'm gonna like yell to Thoradin or one of the dwarfs, just like, help me grab him, and sort of hold my action until someone's helping me.
Or both Malik. And Malik is the next turn. So Malik, are you going to pull this growl up?
No?
So Calder is looking for help. What's Malik going to do? Because if he tries to pull the growl up, you can do it at advantage with Calder's, albeit life frame, helping you back up. Or do whatever you like.
Can I try to cut the tentacles?
You can. So just make a straight attack.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
Just to clarify, I'm not trying to pull the growl up, I'm trying to pull Malik back.
Okay. So Malik, you desperately try to cut this thing off, but it doesn't. Thoradin, you see Calder trying to pull Malik up. What do you do?
Thoradin is quickly going to try to pull him up. Actually, can he? Because no, he's not that strong actually. Yeah, he's just gonna, with pure stamina, just grab Malik and pull him up.
Okay, so make an athletics check at advantage. Thanks to Calder helping out. Just enough. So
Whoa.
you drag him up. Thoradin, you end up back here. Boy steps out the way. Malik, you come up. And this thing is still attached. Now that you not have this great thing.
Yeah, I'm kind of screaming and kicking. Take it off of me! Take it off me! I'm screaming and kicking the tentacles.
It's easy enough to get the growl off you now there's no urgency.
Good grief! Look at that! I've had bad days, but I mean, not that bad.
This thing is disgusting. Oh man.
Calder's actually seen worse things than this, so he's kind of surprisingly calm. He's just gonna hold his little coin of light and sort of go and check it out. But as soon as he gets to the lip where the shadow, the Underdark is, he's actually gonna back off because he's a little scared of that.
What the hell is this? Have you guys seen this horrible thing before?
Would Grimmick know more about these things? What they do? What could possibly drive this creature here?
But I'm going to say Malik and Calder have no idea what it is, but Thoradin and Grimmick might. So you can make a nature check if you like. Nature check for each of them.
Second, as I go to Thoradin's. Oh, Thoradin has a -1 on intelligence, and he still rolls higher than me.
Okay, so what you learn about growls is it's really a brain with a beak, which is obvious, I guess, from the art. The saving throw that Malik survived would have poisoned him and paralyzed him, which would have been exceptionally bad.
Mhm.
And it tended to do exactly what it did for you guys. Wait in ambush. Looking to hover above the ceiling and then things shoot down.
Does it have any kind of intelligence, like to have a reason to be here, or is just
It was looking for food, is what it was doing.
okay?
And
Okay.
it's reasonably intelligent. It doesn't speak any languages that you can understand anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
Thor-
that big brain, I thought it was kind of intelligent.
Thoradin is gonna come close to Malik and say, "You held yourself really well there. Are you injured?"
Man, I'm not sure. Yeah, I took some those tentacles. I think they tried to do something to me, but I think I'm
Yeah,
fine.
if you weren't as tough as you are, you would be down the pit right now.
Oh, but thank you for your help, man. I think you saved my life.
Don't mention it. We still have the kobolds to handle.
Yeah, that's true. Does anybody is hurt, or it was just me that got attacked?
I try to be as far away from the creatures as I can. I'm better off sniping them.
Can we find something on the creature, or the creature is like
Brain, beak, and tentacles.
so? Yeah, so I'm pissed off. I'm gonna shoot the kick the growl towards the pit.
Down it goes. Vanishes out of sight. Once again,
Right.
you count for 20 seconds, you don't hear anything.
The dwarves start
See
heading
anything?
towards-
He's checking out where Malik got attacked.
Sure.
Does Calder find anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like close my eyes and then touch myself in the chest and heal myself for 5 hit points
Sure.
using my lay on hands.
Yep, no problem. So you have a look around here, Calder. There's nothing much to see. It's just this ridge is like it's a 5-foot climb, but nothing major. And by the way, anytime you see stuff like this, these little glowing purpley things, you can mine there if you want.
Does anyone want to travel?
It takes time, does it?
About, I'll say 10 minutes to make all those to do some mining.
What's the check? Is it athletics?
It's a percentile dice.
All right. Let the dwarfs try each,
Sure.
just for the heck of it. Whilst I'm guessing like Malik is tending for his wounds, so
Yes.
I'll roll first one for Grimmick, second one for Thoradin.
Thoradin does found the same thing that was found before. Double-sized tourmaline with 1 gold piece.
Right. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so Grimmick and Thoradin start leading us again.
Okay. There we go. Someone's moving, boy, so that's good. So there's this dead kobold here, but it's already been looted effectively.
Did nothing happen here? Everything is the same.
Yeah, as you left it.
Okay. Then we go down the corridor where the other kobolds came, and we're gonna keep on the lookout, like really not trying to be stealthy, but being careful. See if anyone is trying to ambush us or something.
Okay.
Because they know we're here now.
They do. Okay, so I just have to drag you across. Just a second. The wife sent me a message. Okay, so this corridor here continues to wind down. And I'll just drag Thoradin down over there. Okay. And followed by Grimmick when there's room. Yeah, there's... Yep. And you're following
Great
down
group
as
for
well,
everyone.
Calder?
Do you mind just putting on the map a little ping where we're going?
Sure. So I'll drag Calder down. Everybody's down there. And I'll just move Malik and Boy there as well. Boy is currently in the Underdark.
Oh no,
So
no,
we'll put
no.
him there. Move him back. There we go. Yeah, so you come across another rickety bridge. And I'll just explain what you see. So this tunnel downward slope ends when it opens into the center shaft once again. A wooden walkway extends from this opening and then runs westward to another tunnel in the rock. In front of you, a large bucket like the one you saw earlier dangles from a taut rope that stretches southward along the shaft as connected to another wooden platform. So in other words, you can follow this walkway around here, or you can use a bucket to go across this dangling piece of rope to access this other side of the mine.
Is it safe?
Um,
Ish.
Ish is a very fuzzy term. You can go up and investigate it if you like.
Well, Thornton is gonna go on ahead, always on the lookout, and I think he sees something.
Hello. Welcome to the mine. I don't think we need to come to hostilities just yet, do you? And what immediately strikes you is what a weird ass way for a kobold to talk. And what you also notice, Thoradin in particular, is, well, this is what it looks like.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, one quick thing.
Wait, those wings are not made of flesh, right? They look like something made.
Yes, that is exactly right.
Cobble made even. Wow, that's
Yep.
cool.
They definitely look like fake wings. And it says, look, before we talk to get to any sort of combat, perhaps we can take this moment to talk?
If we're going to talk, Grimmick is just gonna step in front. Hello there. My name is Grimmick.
Oh, nice to meet you, Grimmick. My name is Trex. Now, I know my friend here, Vought, told me that you killed our dear brother Small, but such is the life of a kobold. I don't personally hold that against you, but I do have a proposition of sorts for you. Would you be interested in an exchange?
In first hand, I apologize and I'm sorry for your brother. He jumped on us first with no words. You seem like a better lad than he was.
Oh, thank you, kind sir. And just over the shoulder, there's another kobold peeking, and you recognize it as the kobold that fled before. She seeks around, looks at you, and then scuttles back. Oh, no hard feelings. It is a lot of us kobolds. My interest, though, is like this everlasting winter has made the wilderness most unsafe for my kind, and the perpetual cold dogs our wits. Please, we only want a place to stay so we can keep out of this horrible weather. We can work, we won't cause trouble, and Termalaine will be richer for having us.
Just check what's my insight. Grimmick has a good insight. Could he
Sure.
sense from his talk if we know kobolds are known to lie and say whatever they want to survive. So
Sure.
could I
Yeah, just roll an
somehow
insight check.
figure out?
Yeah, insight
Okay.
check. And the thing everybody notices as well, of course, is no kobold in the world talks like this. It is most unusual. That's kind of, you know, you don't know.
Then Grimmick is just going to say, well, we were sent down here for the people of Termalaine. They need this mine to survive. They profit from it, and word has been that they've been attacked. If they keep being attacked, there's no coexistence possible.
Well, of course, like, as you see, most of these other kobolds around me are somewhat dim-witted. I'm the leader. Isn't that right, Greg? And he kicks the kobold behind him. And the kobold goes, yes, Trix. Your master is Trix. So you see, these dullards, they've occasionally attacked the miners, but I think it's time for us in Termalaine to come to a truce. We promise to not attack the miners, and in return, they of course promise not to attack us. We stay down here where it's nice and warm compared to the outside, and maybe do a little mining of ourselves. I think that is a perfectly adequate solution to this impasse that we find ourselves at.
And how can we believe your word? Attacks had happened before. What makes you try to convince me that the same won't happen again?
Well, you can hear I am a normal kobold. I am advanced in intelligence. I mean, honestly, quite frankly, you could have been killed. Outright, all of you. You could have fallen down. Let me tell you a little secret in good faith. Just as you entered the mine, just before you no doubt came down the bucket, you were walking across a wooden plank. We had 2 kobolds planted underneath that wooden plank. They could have quickly pulled a piece of rope and you could have all plummeted to your death. But I gave them instructions not to kill anybody. I apologize for poor Smole. He knows not what he does. But they could have killed you as you walked across this pathway. And you'll think back and try and remember. None of you actually looked down at the pathway. I was listening very closely. None of you did. So my friends Throp and Scorp, they could have killed you outright. I mean, there is no doubt you would die descending into the Underdark. So, as a good faith, I kept you alive just so we could bring you forth here and negotiate.
Well, you see how that can sound like a threat, given the fact that we're standing on another one of those bridges, right? What do you say you let us go to your side and we discuss this like
Of
possible?
course. Of course. And the rest of them back up. And he says back, yes, come.
Grimmick is just gonna start moving forward, and Thoradin is gonna follow him.
What's Calder doing? Okay.
He's going along the side, and I'm trying to stay out of sight of Trex so he doesn't actually know that I'm there. Would that be possible? Or is it too clear a line of sight?
That would be possible there. You'd need to make me a stealth check, though. I'm going to say a disadvantage because A, Calder is panicking, and B, is on a creaky wooden thing. So you can try and hide there.
He is panicking, that's true.
Yeah, stealth at disadvantage.
Yeah, because I'm looking over the edge of the shadows. Okay.
Does Trex know that I'm here? Because he only saw the 2 dwarfs and Calder, I think.
You don't know. Maybe he does, maybe
A
he
10
doesn't.
for stealth.
Okay, got it. Yeah, you don't know Melek. I can't tell you what Trex is thinking, so you don't know.
I'm stay here behind with boy, in the case that maybe he doesn't know that I'm here.
Okay, now it is still actually, I'm going to give you the 14 for stealth, Calder, because there's a disadvantage from the creaky thing, but there's also a thundering waterfall over here. So I'll say 14 for that. You'll see, you don't know. So I think I've faithfully let you across. You haven't forward down. As an act of good faith, I'll tell you that this little The bucket system to get over the head is perfectly fine, but a bit harrowing. I've let you over in good faith, so what more can I say or do?
I do understand that the wilderness is quite dangerous, especially with the perpetual winter. We're trying to fix that, as a matter of fact. But the problem is, you see, we were sent here to clear the mine of kobolds. If we don't do that, we're not going to be paid.
Why, I would disagree. I think that the essence of your plan was to make the mine free for the dwarves to come and, well, the people of Termalaine anyway. I don't mean to stereotype, but the miners to come down here and mine safely. Surely that is the bigger problem that you're trying to solve. And I'm providing you a solution to that problem. An alliance with the kobolds and the people of Termalaine. This is win-win. This is just exactly what we want.
I can't speak for the town of Termalaine myself. What I can't promise you is safety to parley with the speaker of town. You seem intelligent enough to speak with him. I can arrange a meeting just outside the mine.
Oh, but of course. Let us proceed then.
Would you mind if we investigate the rest of the cave? We're getting tired, as we've been here for a long time now. We're nearly at the end. Would you mind we check the south as I point towards the other side? I'm just curious.
A further act of good faith. Rex, get back from there. Rex comes and hovers down here. We will wait here patiently for you to explore as you will. And I think we all go back up together. A good conversation and yes, an alliance between the kobolds and the Termalaine will soon happen, I am sure. Win-win for everybody. As
Excuse
you were,
me.
and it gives you a humble bow.
Excuse me, Trex.
Yes?
And as I walk past, I'm just excusing myself and leaving. Sorry. As I walk past Thorin, I say, I think he's full of crap, but he's just willing to say whatever he wants not to be killed right now. And I gesture to Thorin and call her to move towards here so we can discuss this where they can't hear it. Us.
Boy backs up a bit to give you room.
You guys heard all of it, didn't you?
Okay, it's pretty cramped here, but keep in mind this tunnel extends up, so there's plenty of room for you guys to gather up and have a conversation.
Yeah.
So don't worry so much specifically about your token positions.
Yeah. Did Maliki heard everything?
It's bits and pieces of it because of the roaring waterfall.
I'll just summarize it, so
Mhm.
I'll let you know the gist of it. What do you guys think? It was just me talking there, so I would like to hear your point of view.
I'm not sure. Does it know anything about the Underdark creature that was here?
I didn't ask.
Hmm.
He says, and I couldn't read him, but he said that they're only here for protection. I kind of believe him. And I'm not willing to attack them. They seem pacific.
I see. So what was your proposal?
I say we report back to the speaker and arrange a meeting for them to talk. Let them decide what to do. I think we've done our job here.
And are we free to explore the cave or?
Correct. He's allowing us to venture into the south bit of the mine. Which Grimmick will do.
Okay.
Well, as I said, this is it is a bucket shuffle. So it's kind of like got a piece of rope. It's on an endless loop, so it's tied in the middle somewhere, and there's a bucket in it. And the idea would be you sit in the bucket and use the rope and pulley mechanism to drag yourself across to the other side.
Okay. Grimmick will go first.
Okay.
Well, he will investigate because he won't believe what Kakobble said that it was fine. Does the rope look about to snap?
Being a dwarf, make an investigation check with advantage. You've seen worse bucket lifts in your time and have successfully navigated those, so you're fairly confident you can get across.
All right. Then I'll just go first.
And you get across safely, so just drag your token to the other side.
Whoa, that was cool.
And right over the other side, you see... what's interesting about it, I mean, you can mind hear it again because of these purple things, but you do see a fossilized skull partly jutting out of the east wall of the cave, 5 feet off the ground. The skull has a larger than normal eye sockets, curious ridge between the eyes, nothing that would pass for a nose, and 4 small holes where one would expect to see teeth. I'll put that in chat so you can see exactly what I said.
Like a snake.
No, it's a bit larger than a human skull.
It's a big snake. Voldemort kind of thing. Okay, I'm waiting for the others to cross. So meanwhile, is there any way that I could like excavate a bit around the fossil to see if I find anything?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
While he's
No.
doing that, I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to cross. Okay.
Okay, sure. No check required. It is merely harrowing.
There's no way that Calder would manage that. There's just no way. So instead, can he press himself up to the wall again and stealthily kind of try to not see along there, but kind of listen to see if he can hear them talking and what they're saying, see if he can pick up anything further?
They are chatting. It's a bit hard to hear. But I am pretty sure, tell me if I'm wrong, that Calder would speak Draconic.
Remind myself which languages I speak.
Yeah, so you hear them talking. Once again, it's hard to start with because of the falling waterfall.
So I speak Infernal, Sylvan, and Undercommon.
Not Draconic, unfortunately. So
No.
I don't hear anything. So the skull, you investigate it a bit better, and you kind of brush off some of the dust and rocks on top of it, and you noticed right inside of the skull is some like embedded right into its skull.
What is
Something
it? Sorry.
What did you
crystal.
say? Because you a crystal. Right,
Crystal.
I'm gonna pop that out.
Okay, pop it out.
Do I know this? Do I know this crystal? Does it feel cold like the one that we found before?
No. But it is glowing ever so slightly purple. Like, and the purple thing pulses slightly as well.
Okay. Whenever we cross back, I'm gonna give this to Calder. So perhaps, or Malik, if he knows what magic items are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can try to do a kind of
Yeah.
can I?
Can you make any sense of this? It's kind of like a beating heart. Don't know
Let
what
me
it is.
see.
Yep, Arcana check, sure.
Wow.
Not sure.
What? Is this just a rock?
Well, it's not, even with a 5 on your... It's definitely not. slightly purple.
Okay.
So second, it gets slightly glowing, then disappears, slightly glowing, disappears.
Yeah, I could try and do the Arcana check myself, but
Sure.
I doubt something good will come out of this.
It's definitely magical. And you think to find out that you need to spend an hour to it and attune to it. Then you know what it does. The disadvantage, of course, if it's a crystal of skull boring, it will bore into your skull. So you're taking a bit of a risk as well.
Okay, I'll keep it for later.
Sure.
Is that a thing, or did you just make that up?
What this? I've never heard of a crystal of skull boring. That's definitely unearthed arcana stuff. There we go. I'll create it and add it to D&D Beyond. Okay, so over in this room, Malik, you see sparkling geodes greet you as you entering a natural bridge with stone ramps leading upwards on either end. In terms of things you've spotted, this is a particularly good area, it seems, for mining.
Oh my. So yeah, I relay the information for the other guys, saying, hey, I think it would be nice if you guys could help me here mining here.
Well, Thoradin is going to go and help you mine for a while, but Grimmick is going to keep an eye on Calder, because he's a bit worried about splitting up the group now.
Okay.
Oh.
So you guys...
It's hiding pretty well.
14 worth of well. So Thoradin and
Yeah,
Malik,
14's not bad.
you start mining. It's going to take you a good hour to mine this thing. So while they're working for an hour, is Calder just going to stay there? And what's Grimmick going to do?
Grimmick is going to
Calder's
actually
gonna-
use the bucket and go to the other side to meet Calder, see how he's doing.
Okay. All right.
We came here
Just gonna
to...
stay.
Go on, sorry.
I'm sorry. No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
How you doing? We came here to... We're not going back empty-handed. Those two are making sure of it.
It's just like pressed up flat against the wall, and he's just like breathing really heavily. He's like, I think I might go back a bit, back into the tunnel away from this. I really don't like this character we picked.
Sure.
And
You
I,
look
I
like
can't
you
hear.
Okay.
I can't hear what they're saying anyway. I can't understand them.
You're going to become a fossil if you press yourself so hard against the wall.
Yeah, Calder actually does smile a little at that.
So,
Interesting note. That's the first time you've ever seen Calder smile at all.
that was funny. That was a good one. All right. So, Thoradin and Malik, there's mining picks here. You can pick them up easily enough. And you spend a good hour chipping away at the walls and remove it. And both of you remove an intact geode, like the similar to the other ones. This one is worth 10 gold pieces.
Oh, wow.
Yep, so that's for Thoradin and Malik.
I'm going
Okay.
to put it on the party loot.
Yeah, yes.
It's mind it. You can do what you want with it.
Yeah, let's put it on the party loot.
Okay, I'll add it.
Okay, there are still more geodes here that you could continue mining as well. It's going to take you another hour though.
I'm gonna go here and ask the guys, hey guys, are you guys in a hurry? Do you need to go somewhere?
We can
Because
spend
I think-
hours here mining. We should head back, talk to the speaker before the end of the day.
We did have an agreement. I said you could explore. I didn't say you could spend the rest of your life mining. I mean, come on.
No, because there are a lot of nodes here that would be good, and the speaker did say that if you whatever we find here, it's ours. So
I'm pretty sure it didn't extend to mining this vein. I mean, look, come back up. You could be right about the speaker, I could be right about the speaker, but we need to talk to him before you basically strip his mind of all its geos.
No, it was our agreement. He said that we could do whatever with what you find.
Look, you're probably right. Let's take it for fact that you are right. We need to talk to the speaker, and then after that you can mine to your heart's content.
I look to Grimlock and try to see what he's thinking about it.
Don't involve me in politics. I told you, I'm here to do a job.
Okay, so yeah, so I come back here and tell Thorazine that I think it's time to go back to the city, and then start going back.
You notice the Grimlock is quite good fighting. He's not the smartest or the wisest. If he's alive until now, it's because of his power. There's a lot of background noise.
We need to get out of this mine now. I'm not sure. As an act of good faith, once again, do you wish us to go first, or do you wish to go first?
As first time I'm looking at him, can I roll inside check to try to get anything?
Sure.
Oh.
Had to get a read on him. Not sure.
Okay. Yeah, I think I get to the other side safely.
So I ask once again, would you prefer us to go first or for you to go first?
Go in the middle, please.
Go in the middle, absolutely. So the three other kobolds come. And we don't need to necessarily drag this out unless you guys have any plans you wish to do.
Now Grimlock will just head towards the outside of the cave, ask for someone with longer legs to go and call the speaker. And if that counts like a short rest waiting for the speaker to come, he would highly appreciate that.
Yeah, it would be nice.
It took you half an hour to walk to the mine, so it's just going to take an hour for someone to get there, fix the speaker and come back. But before we get to there, as you're crossing this bridge, can you guys see the bridge over here still?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. As you're crossing the bridge, two kobolds climb out from under the bridge. And actually before that, T-Rex says, okay, Whip and Scorp, come out from under the bridge. These are our trusted allies. Consider them as friends, so no need to plummet them to the depths or anything. So Scorp, Thwip, out you come. And two kobolds do in fact emerge from the bottom side of the bridge. If you go a little bit further, Calder, you can actually see them. So I'll drag everybody over there. You can see the little kobolds that were there. Okay,
question:
but,
Did Calder and Grimlock get a short rest while they were mining the geodes for an hour?
Yeah, you can absolutely.
Cool.
Feel free to take a short rest.
Some hit dice.
Absolutely. And you eventually get your way to the outside of the mine. Let's see how exactly this. You get back to Termalaine. So, what are you going to do? Go up the top with the kobolds. Is no one around of note?
I look at Malik and I say, hey Malik, would you mind go and bring the speaker here? I'll take care. I'll be on the lookout. Me and Thoradin and Calder stay here.
Just remember one thing. On the way, I was the last, right? So when we passed through the kobold that was dead, I'm gonna cut off a finger of the
Okay.
of the kobold. I'm last, so I think anybody saw this, and then I'm going. Yeah, that's what I did on the way to the cave.
Okay. Fair enough. You.
So yeah, I can go to the speak, but just for Malcolm now, I can't see anything on the map now. I don't
Oh,
know.
sorry. Yep.
It's all
I
black.
know what that is. Should be able to see Termalaine now.
Oh, okay.
That was my fault. Okay. So you see, you guys are coming from like this direction here, and so Malik, you're heading back to the Termalaine. Half an hour walk there. At least a half hour walk back. So while Malik is heading off to Termalaine to presumably get this speaker, Trick says, "Well, here we are. The speaker is going to come. He's going to talk to us. Not sure if any preparations need to be made. We're all set."
Hyde, our friend is bringing the speaker here to discuss the future relationship of kobolds and Termalainians.
I'm sure to be fantastic.
Now, I'm rather curious. I've seen some kobolds myself, none of them as intelligent as you are.
Thank you very much.
Were you born special?
I've always been special. This is why I lead this ragtag, because my brain power is so much more superior than these people.
Normal kobolds, they just scavenge. A more intelligent kobold like yourself must have more intelligent and better plans. Would you mind sharing what your life goal is?
My life goal is, like many other kobolds, is just to survive this blasted winter. As I said before, if you were listening, the mine provides us shelter and relative warmth.
Well, let us hope that we can find peace between you two.
That is hope. My hope too.
If not, I'm just letting you know, I'll side with the one that pays the most.
I think no less of it either.
Reasonable for a kobold.
Well, if you
In
don't
this
mind,
conversation,
yes,
can Calder just try to sneak off? He's gonna try and go and hide, like be above the entrance, or like behind a bush, or somewhere where he can see what's going on, but he's hidden from sight and people don't
Sure.
notice.
Make a stealth check. Okay.
Grimmick is, someone is making some background noise. Sometimes it's hard to hear. I don't know who it is. It's like someone shifting on the couch.
Yeah.
But Grimmick is just gonna say to the kobolds, Trex is his name. Believe it or not, I know what it's like to be to have to hide and to survive, scavenge to survive. So I know how you feel, and I hope you can find peace with the speaker in Termalaine. You seem like a rather sensible person, so.
Rex is super clever. No doubt about it. Super duper clever, that's me.
Was that Trex?
Yes, that was Trix.
Smartest kobold of all, that's me. That's me.
Voice
Malik?
just changed?
Oh, definitely changed. Malik, on Discord we have 2 voice channels. Can you go over to the other voice channel, please?
Yes. Just a minute.
So I'll see you over there. So we'll be back in just a minute, everybody else. Hi, Malik. How you doing?
Yeah. Fine.
I need you to make me a charisma saving throw, please.
Charisma saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do it hidden from them, or how can I do that?
Yeah. So so I'll just do that for you. So if you go to your cog over there, and see what it
Cog.
says whisper rolls to the GM. I'm just going to change that to always whisper. It's on the right under where it says spells.
Bells.
So there's a whole lot of boxes. You'll see like strengths and stuff.
On my spreadsheet?
Yeah, on your character sheet for
Special.
Malik. On your character
okay,
sheet
yeah.
for Malik, yep. I've clicked on the cogwheel.
Okay.
And the notice it says whisper rolls to the GM. Not that cogwheel, the red one. See, like you got your core, you got your bio, you got your spells, and now the cogwheel. Okay?
Yes.
And
Okay.
see, just under that cog it says whisper rolls to the GM. I've changed it to always whisper rolls to the GM.
Okay,
So
nice.
you roll now, only me and you will see it, and that is a good idea.
Okay, you said charisma?
Charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw. Where is...
Interesting. As you're heading back from the town, you see this disembodied spirit, and it kind of appears right in front of you, screams in your face, and attempts to dive into your body, but you push it off, and roll me a d20, because we'll do a quick little initiative thing just between the two of us. Roll me an initiative. Just roll a d20. Just roll a d20. And we'll adjust it accordingly. So 13. Okay, so you get to act first as this disembodied. It looks like a man, actually, but it's waving. It's not quite there. What do you do?
It just tried to possess me, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's funny. I think I'm gonna attack. What the hell?
Yep, and once again, just attack normally, because the rolls will be hidden from everybody else.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
So he's just, I can do a melee attack, right?
You can do a melee attack if you want.
But he's a spirit, right? Okay, let's try. Malik is trying to do
that misses. You don't even connect with the ghostly form at all. But as you swing it, you see this creature's horrible face just twist and snarl, and it's just horrifying. Can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please? Okay, this is the weirdest thing you've ever seen in your life, but Malik is made from stronger stuff to this, and you resist the effect of this horrifying sight. And then this creature poof, it vanishes on its turn.
Okay.
Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to roll a d3. This is going to determine how far you are away from everybody else. Oops.
Okay.
So I rolled a 3. So you got almost back to town before you do this. What do? You can choose to get the Spreaker and go back, or just run back to your friends. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna go back to my friends.
Okay, so you're going to ignore the speaker and head back. That's going to take you 30... so you're going to be away for an hour.
Yeah, what Malik is thinking is that like if the spirit is attacking me, maybe he's attacking everybody there, So that's why he's going to rush to his friends. Yeah.
I tell you, we'll make it 15 minutes, assuming Malik's kind of hauling ass to get back, right? He's going to run back.
Hmm.
Okay, and just to keep the mystery alive, I'm just going to go to the voice channel, and I'll bring you back in when you arrive, because these guys might just determine something else, just to keep the illusion up.
Okay.
So just keep yourself amused for a bit, and I'll let you know when something
Okay.
changes.
So you got 2 of them or 3 of them later, don't you?
It's not that. I'll get, like, as a Dao genie, you get a spell called Spike Growth, and I get to push them 10 feet behind, and they get 2d4 every 5 feet they move. 2d4 damage every 5 feet they move, so it's going to be a lot of damage. Hello, Malcolm. And
Trix
I'll
is
have
the
to-
smartest.
I have to say you're very clever, making him roll d20 so we don't know what he's rolling.
I
Pretty
am
good.
Trix's smartest. I am the leader, the great leader of the kobolds.
Are you alright there?
Perfectly okay.
Yeah, doesn't sound so eloquent anymore.
I sound super eloquent. I know big words like big and bigger. Yes, biggest of all words.
Do you want to go back to the cave to see if you feel a bit better?
Why would I want to go back in the cave? I'm feeling fine.
Do you know why we're here?
Yes.
Could you explain it once again? Just go through the plan once more.
We're going to ally with the guys from the village, Termalaine, and we're going to mine for them. And kobolds
Right.
and humans and dwarves are going to be friends.
You're half the kobold I thought you were just now.
Look, I'm a little bit short, but there's no need to be rude.
It's not there that I mean you're smaller. Your brain seemed to be shrinking like the clothes on a washing machine.
Washing machine?
You know, when you wash your clothes on the hot water and they shrink, it's very painful.
Washing clothes?
I know, it's a weird concept for me as well.
Let's just wait for the
See
speaker.
anything different? Do
Apart
we
from his-
see anything different?
Apart from his voice, no.
There's no like he hasn't taken off a hat or taken off a ring or anything like that.
Not that. No. There's the very obviously fake wings are still attached.
Okay, I am going to talk. There are other kobolds here, right?
Yeah, there's a total of 5 kobolds. 6 including Trix. 6 kobolds
I'm
including
gonna-
Trix.
I'm gonna look at the others and say, look, what we're about to do will define your future. Your boss here is clearly not the same man that I talked down in the mine. If any of you know what's going on, please do tell. Otherwise, we're gonna have a big problem in here.
And Trix says,
Trix. It's me, Trix. It's what I've always been. Trix is Trix.
and they all look nervous. Oh, what though, Grimmick? You can make a persuasion check if you like.
Oh, damn! That's a good time to roll a 20.
Okay. So one of the kobolds who comes up introduces himself as Zerk.
Hey, dwarf man, can I talk to you for? Dwarf man, can I talk to you for a second, please?
I don't like the dwarfman, but yes, go ahead. Let's go for a wee. We'll be right back. And I kind of like lead him a bit further away. I before I leave, I kind of look towards where Calder is, see if he's hidden, and I kind of wink to him if he sees me.
You see
Just keep
Calder.
hidden.
Yeah,
Keep
you got a
hidden there,
natural
buddy.
1 if you remember.
Calder is surprised that you see him.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
an important point. Calder doesn't know that he screwed it up.
Yeah, I
I'm
look
like,
at Calder, and there's a bush, and there's Calder, and instead of behind the bush, he's like sideways. And I'm like, yeah, okay, he's gonna probably figure it out how to do it later on. I'm not gonna tell him. So, just go back to the kobold. You wanted to talk.
Yeah, Dwarfman, Trex is his noble self now. This is how we've always known Trex. Yes, he's our leader. But about... how many is this?
And he holds up 8 fingers.
How many is this?
That's almost a 10-day.
Almost a 10-day ago. Trex is the good old kobold talking like kobolds. Then we went down into this mine. He went ahead of us. He didn't see what happened. But he came back talking all posh and la-di-da-di-da voice. And he just stopped doing it now. But it's good to have the old Trex back, because he was a bit of an asshole when he talked with a la-di-da voice.
Do you know if you find anything down there? Perhaps a piece of metal, new trinket, something that he stole, something that he found.
As I said, we went up ahead. Don't know, but something changed about him.
All right, you know, you are the best kobold I've ever met. You are a fine lad. You should be the leader of these kobolds and not Trex. I can tell you're smarter than the whole lot.
Zerk's the leader. I like the sound of that.
You know, I'll tell you what. When we go back there, if you grab a knife and you stab Trex from behind, if you kill him, I'll convince the whole kobolds that you're a better kobold.
Oh, I don't know about that.
You can make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Okay.
Let me roll.
Are you sure you'll back me up on this?
I'm sure. As soon as you do it, I'll back you up and I'll convince the rest of the kobolds to make you the leader. By the way, I'm lying. If I have to lie in to roll anything, my plan here is to turn the kobolds against each other because we're outnumbered right now. So if at least they start fighting each other, we have a better chance of killing them.
Okay. So what's your deception modifier? Because that should have been deception there.
+6.
That's the
+6.
same thing.
It's
Same
the same.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Zerk the leader. Like the sound of that.
So he goes back to his camp. Malik hasn't returned yet. And he comes up.
Zerk the leader.
Just saying it under his breath.
I like the sound of that.
And comes up.
La-di-da-di-da-di-da.
I just sit and try to distract Trex and say, "So Trex, you say you're feeling right now, yeah? You're feeling yourself,
Mm-hmm.
but I can tell you're clearly different. I'm just trying to distract him,
Stab!
even if."
At advantage, he rolls a 21 with a distraction. And he
Oh,
stabs Trex for 3 points of damage.
Oh damn it! I chose the wrong ally.
So, what I'm going to do... Unexpected things from player characters is good. But I'm gonna
Sorry,
have to
Malcolm.
No, that's okay, that's good. I'm going to have to do a very ad-lib battle map here.
Poor Malik. I don't even know what happened to him.
Okay, so I'm going to drag you guys onto here. Actually, I'm going to call Malik in, but I'll tell Malik not to say anything, because he's kind of off by himself. So I'm just going to bring him back into the voice chat.
Sure.
Hey, Malik!
Hi.
You're not back in camp yet, but I'm going to bring you over to the other voice channel and just don't say anything, just so you can see what's happening. that sound
So
cool?
I can go back. I can
Yeah,
go
but-
back.
Yeah. Well, you can go back into the voice channel, but
Uh-huh.
Malik, the player, the character is still not there. So just
Okay.
don't say what happened. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So Malik's back. Hi, Malik, but he's not saying anything. Okay. So very colder.
Should we tell him what happened?
Oh, sure. Give him a little update now. But
Right. What? Whilst we were waiting for you, the smart kobold became dumb kobold again. So Grimmick kind of persuaded the other kobolds to tell me what's going on. It seems like he was always dumb, but something made him smart, and they don't like it. So I convinced one of the kobolds to attack him and try to become the leader. And we're now all gonna fight these kobolds.
Wow. Yeah.
No. Yeah, you can't tell. You can't tell what happened, Mark.
No. I'm just saying that I'm seeing the all black on the map. I
yep,
don't know.
getting there.
Oh yeah.
I
Getting
don't know if that's.
Because of all of this,
He's
Malcolm has
the
to
map, I think.
improvise a map.
So, who am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, that's right. Can you guys see the map?
Right now
Yeah.
it's all black. It's all
Not
black.
yet. It's all black.
Okay, I tried that. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Malik, I'll just put you over here in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Then I gotta drag 6 kobolds on. So let's say Calder is kind of over here hiding. Hiding I use in quote marks. So you're over here. Then we'll get some.
It is
6
just blank white map for me, just FYI.
Yep.
Yep, cool.
This is
Cool,
why
cool,
it's an
cool.
headlit map. So it's just
Yep.
blank and white.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to put a blue dot. This is Trix, this guy here. And this is the guy who stabbed him in the back with a red dot. And actually, Thoradin, Grimmick, you are talking to them, so we'll put you up here talking to this guy. This guy going to stab him in the back. Thoradin will say, there, boys, over here somewhere. And we're driving 4 more kobolds. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3, 4. And that's good enough. And let's do one of these. This one.
Are we rolling initiative?
Yes, we're rolling initiative. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So Zerk. Oh, gotta roll for the kobolds. Boop. Okay, so Zerk comes up. Oh, lucky Zerk goes first. Amazing. Comes up and says, "Stab!" Stabs Trix in the back. Zerk, that's a surprise round. Zerk gets to happen again. Stab! That was a 9. And it glances off Trix's arms. Oh, what the hell? Turns around. Grimmick.
Questions. Did we have a short rest?
Yes. No,
Oh,
you
okay.
didn't. No, you didn't. Only the
Okay,
two
okay,
people
okay.
who weren't mining.
And I casted Hex and Armor of Agathis. Right, like, let's say when we got in, almost. Has that 1 hour? It lasts for 1 hour. I think it's gone now, right? Both of them.
Roll a d20. On an 11 to 20, it's still just up. A luck roll, effectively. Yep, it's still up.
Ooh, okay, that's great. Then I'm just going to use my bonus action to make some of the ground around Trex to hold his feet, as he has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws with a Hex. And I am quickly going to hurl some of the dirt into his face with an Eldritch Blast. And I'm going to use my inspiration to hit him this time.
Cool. So DM inspiration. 15 does
Hopefully
hit.
it does hit. Okay. Plus a hex, so that is the 12 damage.
So Zerg starts stabbing him in the back, and he turns around. What the hell, Zerg? And you shoot him right in the back, and Trex falls to the ground.
Oh wow, that was fast. Okay,
Alder.
I am going.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn, I guess. Yeah, you're right.
Calder. What's Calder gonna do? Keep in mind he's not technically hidden. But he thinks he's hidden.
He thinks he is though, so he's gonna. I mean, he's confused because he doesn't. He thinks that so far the kobolds have been pretty reasonable. He doesn't think they deserve to die just because they wanted to talk to the town. But yeah, you know, he's confused. He's just gonna run out and be like, wait, what, why are you doing that? What's going on? Looking at Grimmick, he's just like, Grimmick, what's going on? What's happening? I'm gonna hold a shadow bolt in case we need to defend ourselves.
So that blue dot I use for held action, so you're held. I'm gonna ask Grimmick. Grimmick, what do you want Boy to do?
Grimmick will hold his action as well, like move to next.
No, it's not Grimmick's turn. What does Grimmick want Boy to do?
Well, just protect me. Just stay near him, me and Roar.
Make
He's
me
gonna.
an animal. I'm gonna say this is an animal handling check. This is very confusing for Boy.
Ooh. Oh, whoa.
DC is not going to be hard. I was going to say it's 5. So he comes up, stands next to you and growls at Zurich, being thoroughly confused.
Yeah, everyone's confused right now.
This kobold is going to think better of it. Take off. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This Icewind kobold is going to think better of it as well. Take off the edge of the map. He's quite a way this way. Trex is dead.
Thoradin is going to come here. Also holds his warhammer attack if someone tries to attack. Actually, he's gonna move here and hold his shield in front of him and dodge.
Okay.
I don't want him to die.
Okay, actually all the kobolds, now they see their friends running, they're gonna take off. Zerk? Not sure what Zerk's gonna do. No, what Zerk's gonna... Come back! I'm your leader now! I'm your leader! Stick with me! I go Trex! Are you guys gonna pursue the kobolds?
No, I'm not.
Calder?
I'm going.
You gonna pursue? No.
Maybe muted.
Oh, hi. Sorry, I got a call in the middle and it broke Discord. What's happening?
The kobolds are fleeing. Do you pursue them?
I'm very confused. I'm gonna wander over to the party and just be like, "What happened? Like, what is the deal? I've got the speaker coming. They're supposed to talk to the kobolds."
Alright, I found out that they're not that intelligent. Let me see if my theory is right. And I go through Trex's body and try to find anything on him.
You do find let me see.
If he needs to make a roll.
Let me just read something. on, around him, you do find a threadbare satchel. You look inside the satchel and it's odd. It contains clumps of moss, lichen, and shrubbery. Stuff.
Okay.
Thing.
Oh, that's what we found before, right? I don't know what this is, right?
Well, it's moss, it's lichen, and it's shrubbery.
Moss, lichen, and shrubbery.
And the only interesting thing of note, know that kobolds don't normally carry clumps of moss, lichen, and shrubbery. And as you're pondering this, Malik walks back into runs actually back into
Yes. Yeah, I arrive here like catching my breath. Hey guys, what's happening?
What's happening? That's what I ask.
Oh, I just ran into a spirit. It tried to I think it tried to possess me, but yeah, I could resist it, and then it just disappeared. So I thought you guys might be in trouble, so that's why I come back running as fast as I could.
When he says a spirit, like Grimmick kind of gets a bit scared. Are you saying there be ghosts in this town?
Sorry, what did you say?
Are there ghosts in the town?
Ghosts? I
This
didn't
happened
reach the
just
town.
outside. You're about 5 minutes
Yeah.
away from town when it happened.
I know this looks very dodgy, okay? But Trex here, he started talking like the other kobolds once we came outside. And Zurk, he confessed to me that he was always like this, and something happened to him and made him smarter. I thought he found something special down there. All I can find is this moss, lichen, and shrubbery. I don't know if it comes from the Underdark and possibly has some special powers. I mean, and I just put a bit of the moss, the lichen, and the shrubbery on my mouth, and I start chewing.
What?
It's nothing.
Before he. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. No, it's fine. Go ahead.
My answer is a response to what he's doing, so if Calder's going to try and stop him. But what does Calder do?
Yeah, I just want to put a hand out if I can before he does that, and just say, actually, well, can I ask you this, DM? Actually, would
Sure.
Calder, since I was hiding over the other side, would I have any idea that they found that crystal in the skull?
Yeah, you would have actually had line of sight on it. You would have seen whoever it was pluck this crystal and kind of hold it up and look at it. And two people were looking at it and discussing it. So yes, you did see the crystal.
I'm gonna ask them about the crystal. I'm just gonna say, hey, Gurmick, did I see you taking a crystal?
I did.
Maybe
I grab it from my pocket. Just as I was about to chew on the lichen. Oh yeah, I put that away and I grabbed the rock. I found this. I need time to know his special properties, but it's definitely magical.
Mark is gonna check the kobold, check his head to see if he feels like if he has some kind of thing on his skull, like he can feel like under his skin. If
Sure.
there is like.
So you're effectively looking for this similar type of crystal inside of Trex's forehead. You find
Yes.
nothing. There's nothing embedded in his skull.
Okay.
Uh,
So I say, do you guys think that the spirit that I encountered was possessing this kobold?
It's rather like looking like it.
But why the spirit left his body? And
I kinda took the liking onto you. Did you talk to the spirit? What
I
happened?
didn't have the chance. He tried to possess me, and then I tried to attack it, but it fled.
See anything?
Yeah, I didn't try to speak, but yeah, I tried to attack it, but it just fled, and yeah.
Right. Here's what I suggest then. If you give me time to understand this piece of magic item, I suggest we take a rest here and then figure out what to do next.
Where are the other kobolds? Are they back to the cave?
That's an excellent question. You see, they saw the beards that I was made of, and they fled in fear.
Can I see if there is tracks of them going back to the cave, or
They went this way. They're not
They
into the
went-
cave.
Yeah, they definitely
Oh, did
did
they
into
go-
the cave. One of actually fled north, and the rest of them fled south, including Rex.
so none of them was
Cirque.
into the cave?
Nope, they definitely did not go to the cave.
Yeah, so I would say that our mission is complete. Maybe
Got more questions than we had when we once came here, but
yeah, maybe we can have like a short rest here, and then we can go back to the town and speak with the speaker.
how does he work for me to know the magical properties of this item, or anyone to know?
Well, it either require an identify spell or sit down for an hour and be attuned to the item.
Okay, I suggest I do that.
Can this happen while we do the short rest?
Yeah, absolutely. You can do this on
Okay.
a short rest. So feel free to take a short rest. And Thoradin, you're attuning to the crystal.
It's Grimmick, but yeah.
Oh, sorry, Grimmick. Sorry. He's not Thoradin. He's not here. Oops. It's not that section.
I'm very intrigued as to what this is.
Okay.
Me too.
What's your intelligence, Grimmick?
12.
12. So you're trying to work out how this crystal works. All of a sudden, fuck! It embeds in your forehead as you finally work it out. And there's a bright 5-foot radius light around you, just emanating from this crystal. And it glows.
The crystal of skull burrowing. Oh shit.
It's not burrowing. But you think, just holy shit, what is this? And Thoradin, everybody else hears Thoradin saying, holy shit, what is this? And I'll show you what it is. I will release the mystery. This is what it is.
Oh god.
The bottom line, your head is glowing now from this crystal, and you are telepathic out to 30 feet.
This would have been great for Calder. Being scared of the dark.
What is telepathic? Because I can't click it, I think.
How much
Okay.
intelligence do you have?
Actually, I'll just do this. There we go. That's the exact definition of telepathy there.
That's handy.
Cool.
Yeah, that's handy.
Okay, so Grimmick, you're now attuned to that.
But this doesn't explain why the kobolds. This is just me trying to, not Grimmick, just me trying to figure out. This doesn't explain why the kobold got smarter, right?
That was the spirit. The spirit.
Yeah,
took
but
over.
we are
So-
assuming there's the spirit.
So he was probably possessed by the spirit. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Does anyone have a higher intelligence than 16?
But no, not me.
no.
Okay, then I suggest I give this to Calder. Sorry, I'll talk in character. Right, guys, I figured out what this is. It's actually quite handy. If you attune to it, you can talk into someone else's mind. This is quite a good feat to have if you're trying to sneak in. And I look at Calder. You'll be extra quiet and you don't have to come back and forth.
It's just like staring at the light in envy, and he's just like, it stops the shadows.
It
that's
absolutely
all
stops the shadows.
That's all he says.
I think this is
Cool.
for you, lad. And I just give him the Psychis crystal.
That's
the glow
very
that it
kind
shows.
of you. That's very kind of you.
Okay, so we'll say for the sake of expediency that Calder can attune to it. The only disadvantage, Calder, is, whoops, that is your head glows in a purple aura like this. Technically, it's a 5-foot bright light, 5-foot dim light, but I can't do that with auras on roll 20, which are literally glowing. You can decrease it a little.
My pieces.
You can decrease it a little bit, like by putting a hood on and stuff, but you're inherently glowing purple.
Okay, so
Yeah.
if I take like my cloth and put it over the crystal, do I still glow a bit?
Since it's more or less in the center of your forehead, you have like a little cyclops beam of purple coming out, as you completely cover your head.
Alright, boys, stop that.
Yeah, I tap him in the shoulder, Calder, and say, "Hey, man, I think that suits your color."
Boys, stop that, I told you.
And
Come on, boy, just listen to me once and stop with it.
and I'll say, "Yeah, I think now we don't need more my coin."
Can you guys hear that?
Here,
What?
Pat.
It stops.
I thought it
Grimmick.
was.
It stops.
Okay, okay.
Grimmick. It stops.
Okay, okay.
Did you
I
see
thought it
my
was
whisper,
like-
Calder?
Did.
Okay, with this mine in your background, trying to work out what exactly happened to Trex. What was this strange spirit that tried to enter Malik, but tell you that the save for that, what I think it was 13, and he rolled much higher than that. I remember what it was. He rolled a 14
Yeah.
actually. Yeah, it was a 14.
Yeah.
The save was a 13, so well done. So
Yeah.
I need to pick up my kids, so we'll end it here, and we'll pick it up next week, probably as you... Are you planning to go back to Termalaine? Because you have technically kind of completed your mission.
I kind of want to go and mine a bit more, but I don't think
I'm
Calder
just worried if there are more spirits down there. That's I'm kind of worried, but
Oh, we
Well,
can
we do
always
need-
tell the
yeah.
speaker about it.
Regardless, both options are available to you, and you've still, of course, got Boy with you and heading across to Calvin's cairn, so that's another thing to investigate. But we'll pick up next week.
okay.
Okay,
Thank you,
thanks,
guys.
That was fun.
That was a good one.
Take care.
Yes, thank you
Bye-bye.
guys.